Happy Friday, everybody. I thought I would chit chat with you while I'm on my lunch break walk. It is sunny, muggy, and only very miserable here in Georgia. So I hope wherever you are, you're hydrated, and when you step outside, it doesn't feel like you might be at the gates of hell. Anyway, I was thinking about all of the different book ideas, right? And I know, thankfully, I was reading through the comments from the video 2 weeks ago, and a lot of you said you're open to fiction, you're open to nonfiction. You guys are really just open to talk books. So I'm thinking to start, a really good book would be Lysa TerKeurst's newest release, Good Boundaries and Goodbyes. Of course, it has a little more serious of a tone because there's this idea that even as believers, we have the right to set boundaries. I think for me, my mind goes to the verse where everyone founding the early church is essentially told, hey, look, give everyone a chance to come to know Christ, present the gospel to everybody. But if they just keep pushing you away, they keep saying, nope, nope, we don't want what you have, you shake the dust out of your sandals and you just move on. And so I think there's something to be said about learning to protect our souls and also understanding that bye can be good. You know, I think a lot of times we throw around the idea of goodbye so much, because I mean, we say it all the time, that we don't really concentrate on the fact that maybe sometimes the ending of something, I mean, unfortunately, whether it is a relationship or I guess saying goodbye to a season in life, there can be goodness in that, because I mean, God, again, he makes beauty from ash, right? There can be really good things from really hard things, and I think that's what this book focuses on. And I think I would like to start there. I'm sure most of you know Lysa TerKeurst. She's a big name in the Christian nonfiction world. If you've read any of her other books, let me know in the comments, just so I can get an idea of how many Lysa TerKeurst fans we have floating around in our group. As far as chat rooms or the best way for us to connect, I talked with our social media team, and they said to keep conversations on YouTube, that looks like it's going to be the quickest and easiest way for us to chat with each other. And so I want to know from you, though, how much content you want to cover at a clip. So, of course, not everyone has Amazon Prime. So not everyone can order this book and it's in their hand in 2 days and they can just take off reading. And even if you can get this book in your hands that fast, you might not be a fast reader, or life might just be hard and you don't have time for all that. So let me know in the comments, not only if you've read any, this dog always tries to, where is it? Always tries to eat me. Let me know not only if you're a Lysa TerKeurst fan and which books of hers you've read, but let me know what's reasonable. 1 chapter a week, 2 chapters a week, or should we only meet once or twice a month and have more chapters packed into each talk? What I'm thinking is probably twice a month, I think would make a lot of sense, and maybe do 2 to 3 chapters per talk. I was thinking what I could do is I can make a video about lessons I've learned and the chapters, thoughts I have, maybe even if I disagree with something she says, maybe just kind of opening the floor to discuss different ideas. I'll kind of share all of my insight, and then I'd love for you to share yours in the comments. And I'd also like for you to share any questions you might have in the comments. And what I can do is when we meet again in another 2 weeks, I can maybe, I don't want to say answer those questions because I don't have a degree in theology, nor nor do I feel like I have the spiritual authority to answer a ton of life questions. But I think we could bring some of those questions up for others in the group to consider and possibly answer. If some of you have theology degrees or went to seminary, or some of you have been doing a deep dive study into particular books or just different characteristics in the Bible, I'm going to let you guys lead on some of these thoughts and concepts as well. I am not the spiritual leader of this group. I am not the shepherdess. You are not my sheep. However, I would love to be a sheep along with you and wander around in the fold and possibly get lost a few times trying to figure out truth. And we can let Jesus find us in the middle of all our conversations. So just one more time, like 2 things I think I need from you. 1, let me know if you like Lisa TerKeurst, if you've read any of her books. And 2, let me know how many chapters at a time or how many times a month we should meet. Like what is most reasonable for everybody's schedule. Anyway, I hope everyone is having a great Friday and that you have a great weekend and that you stay nice and cool, and we will chat soon.